It's week 2 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. The action is only moments away. Coming up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage, a dime. Drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe...
Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Returns looking good so far, and he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, the defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap, because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Here we go, 2nd and very long. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Short pass brought in. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And it'll be their 2nd-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. They'll throw it. Gets out of trouble. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. and nice to see them roll the dice and continue.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So out now comes the punter. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. From a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 2nd and 9. He shovels this one forward. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. 2nd and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown! These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll give him a first down. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Airing it out on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being
down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
That one's complete right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Tossing right to the short side. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
He tosses right to the short side. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll throw it. To the sideline. Catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll try and punch it in. Runs it in for the touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie this game 7-7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Motioning the tight end now. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now a give running right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finds a man right side. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Flushed out of the pocket. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now a give left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Now looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Motioning left is their running back. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's on the move. He takes it himself. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motioning one of the tight ends. Throwing now, off play action. He smartly won't risk something here, just chucks it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Cut near the goal line. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Plowing up the middle. Goes up and over for the touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Our home team, 7.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. They're throwing it. Dump off, caught by his back. Nothing doing there as he gets out of bounds back at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Play action on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Into the air here. Hits him on the out route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To throw it on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Throwing it again here. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And this one doesn't go far. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7th. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll run here on 1st down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Another carry for him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They go play action on first. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a first down. They'll try and throw it here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
He's going to push one deep down the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Pass play coming here. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The offense getting set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just passes in the game plan.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
On first down, they'll run. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 43. Complete out to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They go play action here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives them the first. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! These guys push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass caught by his tight end. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and it sets up 1st down. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 39.
Pass play now. Escapes the... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, looking to throw. He's on the move. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They just get the play off. That one's complete right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pass play on first and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. Offense to the line for second down. Running it now out of the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's going to be 2 on the pickup, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Their offense ready to take the field now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 22-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why playing this position, you've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
This offense making its way back out now. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Gives up gain to the 25. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd down from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down from the red zone. Finds the in route complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Back now, pressure on its way.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They give it to him up the middle. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And they take this in for the score. These guys make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. That count runs their offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They've got 1st down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Get out of here with a W.
Looking for a throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Setting up a throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
They connect for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He'll throw it yet again. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw it on 1st and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown! But there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand.
That's interference. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The visitors ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
You know, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Tight end motioning right. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. Now this offense ready to head back out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the in route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here he is to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.